So last Sunday it was Halloween. Now I was going to put a video out last week, do like a top 10 list. I was full of a chest infection. I was just out of it. I had no energy. I had enough to just play Xbox. That was about it. So what I thought is I'd do it this week, because technically it's still kind of spooky, even though it's not actually Halloween. So I'm going to be looking at the top 10 villains from horror films that I would dropkick. No, I'm not talking about your Freddys, your Michaels. I'm talking about the little guys, because that's my territory. And I'm going to drop kick them into the sun. Here's the 10. In at number 10, easily, is Billy the Puppet from the Saw franchise. Now, surviving any Saw film is no mean feat. You're going to come out of there missing a leg, or you are going to die. It's inevitable. But if you're telling me that you're not kicking that little bastard so far out of that, I'm going to kick him so hard I'm tearing a tendon in my foot. I swear to God. Don't care. If I die knowing I didn't kick him, that'll be what will piss me off. Dying will upset me, obviously, but you know, I'll have a good rest. If I don't kick that little bastard, I'll be fuming. Number 9 is Damien from the Omen franchise. And similar to Billy, who obviously came in at number 10, I know that this kick probably isn't really the best idea, but my God, is it worth it. Look, Damien is the son of the devil. So even if I do kick that little mush high up into the sky and feel sweet about it, and he flies higher than an eagle, I know I'm going to suffer for all eternity. But nobody else will be able to say it. They kicked the devil's kid. And for that alone, I'm doing it. In at number 8 is the Grady twins. No, it is are. In at number 8 are the Grady twins from The Shining. Look, I don't actually know if this is at all possible. This is why these guys are in at number 8. Because they're ghosts, are they actually like corporal form? Can you actually touch them and kick them and stuff? I don't know. If you can though, I am turning into Tom Brady and I am thumping them little twats right over the fucking school next door to my house, and I'm winning the Super Bowl. If I can. If not, I'm probably going to run. Because they can't really catch me, can they? They're ghosts.
They have to catch me first. I'm like a whippet.
In at number 7, and probably the only one on this list I actually respect, is Stripe from the first Gremlins film. The reason he's so low and the reason I respect him is because of he's cool. Like, Stripe is cool, and for that alone, I just adore him. I really do. And also, because he came from Gizmo, I know that at one stage there was a cute thing. But does that stop me from drop kicking him? No, it doesn't. Does that stop me from enjoying it? No, it doesn't. But I'd probably go and help him. Probably kick him into the snow and then go over and went, "Oh, you're alright, mate. You okay? How's your stripe?" And for that alone, I would feel bad about it. But he still makes it on number 7. In at number 6 is Toshio, or Ju-on, from The Grudge. Now this is the original Grudge, the Japanese version, and not the remake with Sarah Michelle Gellar. This is partly why I made this list. I'm not a big fan of the original Grudge. I didn't understand why it's so, loved. It's a cult classic. It's become iconic in Japanese horror history, in just horror history in general. Personally, I thought it was really complete, non-linear narrative, completely disjointed, never really felt like it flowed as a film should, just felt completely messed up. Didn't like it. Part of the reason as well is because the villain, Toshio, why was everyone so scared? This isn't the guy who was smart and hid in certain places. He basically just looked you in the face. There is a scene where he crawls down the stairs, Exorcist style, which obviously is never actually in the original film. The spider walk down the stairs, and the woman is just there like this the whole time. Stand up, looking away, and go. And even if he comes to every single house you're in, keep kicking him. Just keep kicking him. Like, eventually he's going to just go, "Well, you know what? This isn't worth it. My arse is killing me." No idea on this one. In my notes, I'd just keep yeeting him. And I'd keep yeeting him until I had no more yeet left in me, until he can't take any more. What the hell? Fuck that little guy. In at number 5 is the Leprechaun from the Leprechaun series, played by Warwick Davis. And honest to God, if you are a victim of the Leprechaun, hang your head in shame. Honestly, hang your head in shame, son. I would use all the power of my ancestors in that kick. I would use all the power of the Irish in me in that kick. I'd kick him so far over the rainbow, he'd be on the other bastard side. He wouldn't know where he is, and he'd think Dublin is the capital of Northern Ireland. Really? Jennifer Aniston actually said about the first Leprechaun film that she thought that film would ruin her career, and I don't know how it didn't. I have no idea how they made 7 of those films. And I think one of them is Leprechaun in the Hood. Hang your head, lads. Hang your head. In at number 4 is the Village of the Damned kids from the Village of the Damned. The original or the remake, I don't care which one. It's a very short one, this. In what fecking world are you not drop-kicking every single one of these lads? Seriously. In what world? They are nothing. If you're even allowing yourself to get killed by these lot, you don't even deserve a fucking burial. In what world?
Noah!
In at number 3 is the kids from the Children of the Corn. Now, this is partly because I hated this film, like detested this film. It's also part of the fact that every single kid in it is creepy as fuck, and most of them can't act. And it's also because Isaac just deserves it. He and Malachi just deserve it. It's got to the point now where I don't even think I'd drop kick them once or twice. I'd give them all 3 bouts of drop kicking action, just so they can really know the hatred I feel towards that film and towards them. All of them. There's a moment as well, and this is one of those where it sort of adds into my idea that you shouldn't be getting killed by these people. The main guy, whose name I can't remember, Lyndon Hamilton's girlfriend, who married Michelle Pfeiffer, I can't remember the actor's name. He's fighting the kids at the end, and I shit you not, he pushes one of them in the shoulder, and the kid goes, "Oh my God!" That's what we're dealing with here. That's what we're dealing with. This ain't no serious killer. This is a guy that gets pushed over by the weakest push, like me in football in year 11, and goes down. In at number 2 is Annabelle from the Annabelle films. I think there was 2 Annabelle films, or at the moment there have been 2 Annabelle films. Annabelle is a spin-off character from The Conjuring. Now, The Conjuring is a brilliant film, and one that I stand by in the last 10 years is one of the best horror films of the last 10 years. I think it's absolutely superb, and I think Annabelle really ruins its credibility because it's dog shit. I couldn't even get my words out. I had to enunciate. It's really shit. The thing for me with Annabelle is, if she was chasing you, even if she was hiding on top of a cupboard or something, at no point are you letting that thing overpower you, right? A drop kick it, get it, leg back, swing, gone, right, into next door's garden, And here's what they do, right? After me kicking it over, they wouldn't think they might want that back. They'd realise the demonic presence, and they'd kick it into the next neighbour's garden and just keep on going. Just keep on trucking, man. And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. In at number 1, and although I said Toshio was the part of thing that inspired me to do this video, the main reason for me doing this video was Chucky from the Child's Play series. Now, when you think of major horror villain icons, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Candyman, Ghostface Killer, Leatherface, of course O.J. Simpson, you're looking at iconic horror villains with a huge death count, right? You look at Chucky, and though it does have a huge death count, but what those others have is just an overwhelming presence, height, true monstrous strength. Freddy can just get you in your dreams. OJ can get away with it. These guys are true killers. Obviously, I forgot to mention Jason Voorhees as well. With Chucky, he's 2 foot. Granted, he's bigger than Fred, but he's still 2 foot. He's tiny. At no point do any of the characters think to give him a quick swing. I'd be bending it like Beckham, mate. I'd be kicking him so far, going to top corner, and you'd be celebrating. The thing with Chucky is, put him in an infirmary, or just put him in some fire. He's not coming back. I never understood how Chucky kept coming back, because at the end of the day, he's possessed by a serial killer played by Bad Reef. How does he keep coming back? I don't get it with the others. You're just like, you know what? If Michael Myers came up against me, I wouldn't even run. I just be like, what's the point? He's going to kill me. Might as well let it happen. Jason Voorhees the same. He's going to kill me. He is going to me up. He's going to ruin my day. Chucky, I'm not letting that. No, not a chance. Like I said, I'm bending that like Beckham. I am powering that like James Rodriguez, Colombia 2014 World Cup. I am smashing that off top bins, off crossbar into the fucking net. It's unbelievable. I can't understand this whole list. If anyone can come to me, apart from Billy the Puppet, 'cause I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, we wouldn't do it to Billy because Saw and Jigsaw would kill you. Yeah, granted, he probably would. But the rest of them, honestly, the rest of them, anyone come to me and say, you wouldn't survive it. Well, that's pathetic. Anyway, I hope you had a good Halloween. Not one person came to our house. We think someone knocked on, but we decided not to answer and just ate the sweets anyway. God, I don't know why we bother. I'll be back at some point next week, I think. Not sure what I'm doing, but a video will be out. So I'll see you then. Safety.